What's up, y'all? This is Josh Farley, magician, illusionist, prestidigitator, if you're fancy. And this year, I'm touring the entire United States, 50 shows in 50 states in all 50 weeks. This is episode 8, coming at you, Phoenix, Arizona. This week, we are on stop number 8, Phoenix, Arizona. Well, technically Gold Canyon, but same thing. Not really the same exact thing, but it's close. They're really close to each other. On our way there, we were kind of getting tired of these really long road trips, so we decided to break it up a little bit, I guess extending it even more, but once you're in the car for so many hours in a row, it gets kind of tiring. So on the way there, we went full road trip vibes, stopped at Red Rock Park, which was really cool, let the dog stretch a little bit, play around. That was a whole lot of fun. It was really beautiful out there. And we also stopped at the Petrified Forest / the Painted Desert. I didn't realize they were the same thing. I guess they're, well, geographically, they're the same thing. And every one of my friends, family, were telling me that it's about the most underwhelming and disappointing national park that's out there, and I couldn't disagree more. I thought it was so cool. It was so pretty. Extended for miles and miles and miles, these beautiful landscapes. I mean, I get they're rocks, you know? And then the Petrified Forest is wood that's turned into rock. Okay, but also they're beautiful rocks. They're very beautiful rocks. Someone's telling me I'm gonna get this wrong, so don't judge me, but I guess petrified wood is wood that interacted with molten lava and it turned it into stone. It's kind of a Medusa situation, but they were gorgeous. We ended up having so much fun there. And then our third stop was Winslow, Arizona, to stand on a corner. All you Eagles fans, if you know, you know. So we stood on a corner in Winslow, Arizona, and it was kind of cool. So we made it into Phoenix. My sister lives in Phoenix, and because we live so far away from each other, we don't get a whole lot of time to spend together. So this week really took advantage of the fact that I was in the area and we had so much fun doing all these different things. But I think the thing I was most looking forward to is a place called PopStroke. PopStroke is a mini golf course that's designed and I think owned by Tiger Woods. So imagine mini golf meets real, you know, grown-up person golf. Not that mini golf's not for grown-ups, but real golf. So you got mini golf meets real golf all in one. It's gorgeous. It was so much fun. They have food, they have drinks, they have ice cream. Really, really cool vibe. I had decent expectations going in, but I'd say that it exceeded the expectations. The place was totally packed, and yet it didn't feel like we had to wait at all, playing all the different holes. The holes seemed really well paced. They were long enough that we had a whole lot of fun, but again, we didn't have to wait for groups to actually get to play. So it's kind of an engineering marvel for all my nerd friends out there. But PopStroke, 10 out of 10, would recommend if you're in the Phoenix area, or I think they have them in Vegas and a couple other places in the country. So definitely check out PopStroke. Now it's time for the show. The show is kind of crazy. I've been spoiled lately. So many of our shows have been sold out, which is so awesome. I did not expect going into this that this tour would be this successful. But Phoenix, in Gold Canyon specifically, there was a Renaissance Festival and there was a rodeo that weekend. And talking with the folks that came out to the VIP, they said that all their friends and family, when it's Renaissance Festival season, they don't go anywhere. And I don't blame them. The traffic getting there, it took us, we were stuck for at least an hour just trying to get to the theater, which was kind of crazy. But we ended up having a whole lot of fun. Still, quite a few people ended up coming out to the show, and both shows were a blast. We do this cool thing where it's kind of this Cards Against Humanity, apples to apples segment. The audience votes on the winner, and the winner ends up doing this talk show cue card routine that is just so much fun. I think it's the most fun thing that we've put in the show recently. Both shows were great. The VIP section's probably the most engaging time that I've had at one of these VIP meet and greets. But across the board, Arizona was phenomenal. And the promoter of the show said that next year we'll definitely come back, do it again, and we'll try to avoid the Renaissance Festival so that we'll have a sold out crowd next time. But Arizona, you're amazing, had so much fun. And next week, we're heading to California. We've got so much stuff planned for California. We're going to Joshua Tree. We're going to Yosemite. We're doing 2 public shows, one in Bakersfield, Celebrities of Magic, as well as a wine bar that's just outside of Yosemite. So I'm gonna be in California just over a week, and I'm so excited. I don't get to make it out to California that often, so this is gonna be a blast. Like always, if you're enjoying this, please like, please subscribe, please comment below if I haven't been to your state yet. Love to check out some things that you find interesting or quirky, kind of like Winslow, Arizona, and I love to check those out when I finally come out to your state. So 8 stops down, heading to California next. I'm so excited. We'll see you next week.